Is there any fear that creeps in? Fear for the race or anything? Fear at all?
There's no fear, like, at all. Strapping in or going racing or anything like that, but like, when you're about to hit something, like when you know you're about to hit something, that's when you're like, oh, I hope this isn't gonna hurt.
Finally settled into fifth. Chris Wyndham right there. Oh, Kyle Larson into the wall in turn 2. Upside down. Oh, it gets hard.
My wife and I usually always sit like kind of there on the back straightaway going into turn 3, those seats there. You know, I saw him kind of going up into turn 1 there, and it just looked like a odd entry. Once he got up on the wall, I knew that he was going to tumble, and the next guy came at him, and they pretty much hit roll cage to roll cage, Kyle upside down, and that guy face on into him, which punted Kyle another 30, 40 yards. And I just got up and just started running, went through the tunnel, went through the infield, running that direction. All of a sudden it kind of hit me of, man, do I even want to get over there? Because, you know, what am I going to see when I get there?
Those are the kind of hits that absolutely make you hold your breath.
Yeah, it hurt really bad. Major whiplash, and just went to the local hospital there and got scans and made sure I was all good. It was just something happened with my muscles, and yeah, it was a bummer. I mean, I wanted to race for Tony Stewart.
I think Kyle has always been aware of the danger of racing from the time he could realize that, wow, some of these guys get out of the car and they're kind of shaken up.
Because of those wrecks doesn't make Eldora any more intimidating to me. It's just knowing sprint cars in general are intimidating and hurt really bad when you wreck. Every time you strap into a non-wing sprint car, like, yes, you don't think about it, you know, before you go out there and race, but like, there's an opportunity that you're gonna hurt yourself. To me, like, what's the point of risking that at a weekly show? It just doesn't pay enough to risk your life and risk your body.
For the most part, I don't get worried when he gets in a race car, but then, you know, little crashes happen here and there. There's always incidents over the years that have happened that kind of put you in check.
White flag in the air at Daytona. How about Kyle Larson with Dale Jr. on his bumper? That might give him an opportunity. 32 and 88. Final corner at Daytona. Who's going to get here first? Regan Smith 7. Keselowski 22. Stewart 33. And contact.
That incident starts to happen, you know, and I'm kind of following Kyle, and I can see, you know, that, you know, he's the one into the fence, and, you know, and I can tell the car comes off the fence. There's no engine in it. My wife, you know, she looks at me and she's, who was that? And I just pointed, I said, that's your son. His engine is in the grandstand. I go, we need to get down there.
I don't know if you can get in and look at like this angle, but you can see like all my leg boards and stuff are like folded down into where my feet would be. Like I hit and landed and he was sliding, and I seen some like flames coming up through the, you know, drivetrain area. I just remember it getting like quiet. Six to 8 inches back from my feet, like my feet could have been on the ground, and you know, I could have lost my legs. So had no idea that, you know, the front of the car was sheared off or anything until I got into the ambulance. And I remember like looking out of the window in it, and there was like a section of the stands like empty. And I was like, oh, like this is not good.
I was really thinking, you know, my lucky stars, because I knew that, man, that was a close call.
I haven't gained any weight since 2013, so I should fit in the seat. Yeah, like I've got like nowhere to put my feet. I don't know if you can like see in here, but yeah, like obviously my throttle pedal's gone, transmission, all that's gone. If my steering wheel was in here, it would be like in my lap, way lower than I would have had it. The steering shaft and column, all that's bent. Yeah, my clutch pedals bent. Leg boards, all that bent. I didn't think anything of this until I saw it. Once I saw it, I was like, damn, like I'm super lucky. But yeah, I mean, it never changed, my psyche about racing and crashing. I've crashed a lot since then and had other really big wrecks since then too. So, something like this to this point has not slowed me down.